Hey everybody, it's Andy from EX2 Adventures. Today is day 2 of the Spring Backyard Burn Virtual Challenge. And today I want to show you a little bit of run sign up and how you upload results and how you view the results and how you upload pictures. So I am going to share my screen here. And this is the run sign up race website for the virtual challenge. If you're on your phone, it's going to look a little bit different, but you'll be able to get the idea whether you're on a desktop, or your laptop, or a phone. So the first thing I want to show you is how you add results. So I am not logged in, and I know that because if I go up to sort of like the little person icon here, it says sign in, that means I'm not logged in. So I want to show you how you add results when you're not logged in first. So you go to the results tab, and then right on top is a little banner that says submit virtual results. So I'm going to click submit virtual results, and then it gives me this participant lookup. And the easiest thing to do is just type in your name, and then it's going to look up registration, and then there I am. So it says, here's my bib number, my name, and I'm doing the multi-sport challenge. And then there's this little button that says log activities. So when you click log activities, it's going to ask you to sort of verify who you are. And so everybody, you already know my last 4 digits of my phone number because I send it out all the time. But you put in your last 4 of the phone number that you used when you registered, and it'll like verify that you're you. And then you have the log activity screen. So this is going to vary a little bit depending on which challenge you're doing. So I'm doing the multi-sport challenge. So I have several different activity types that I can put in. If you're doing if you're doing the running challenge, you're going to have 2 options. You're going to have one that says running, the other one says walking. If you're doing the walking hiking challenge, you're going to have one option that's going to say walk/hike. Okay, so this activity dropdown is going to be unique depending on which challenge you're doing. Hopefully that's clear. So I'm going to show you a couple of things. So I haven't done my workout yet today, but I'm going to pretend that I did just to show you. So I'm going to pretend that I did a ride because that's my plan for the day. Today's the 2nd. I have this little calendar thing here if I need it. That's the day I completed it. I'm going to say I'm going to go, say I did a 20 mile ride, and it took me, I don't know, 2 hours and 15 minutes and 10 seconds. And then my elevation gain was, say, 550 feet. And then I can maybe add a comment, like say I rode into Reston and back, because I sort of live near Reston. That's it. And then you hit submit activity. It's going to say, hey, there you go. Now, one thing to know, once you add an activity, it does take a minute to a couple minutes to actually show up and be reflected in the results. So just like if you put an activity in and you go right back to the results, don't get too alarmed if you don't see your total change or what have you right away. It only takes a minute or so. All right, a couple other things I want to show you that you can do from this screen. So if I go and add another activity, there's some more stuff going on that you may have not noticed. So this is from the add an activity screen. If I scroll down, there's 2 things that I could do from here. One of which is you can edit your personal goal. So if you remember in this challenge, unlike our previous ones, you actually set your personal goal of how many miles you're going to do in the month of April. So you can see that right down here. And I have set my personal goal at 500 miles for April. And I did this yesterday. But for whatever reason, if I want to change it, I just click edit personal goal, change that there, and it'll be adjusted. Cool. All right. Now, what happens if I make a mistake? So say, for example, I want to go in and change something. Let's actually see. So I just refresh my screen. So if you actually see, this is the one I just added. Previous activities, ride, 1 entry, 20 miles. That's the one I just put in. Say like, I just made that up. So say I want to delete it. If you go to manage activities, I can just say, okay, delete, or I can actually edit it, change the data, and it's reflected. So that's how you edit previously entered activities. So from this add activity screen, you can add in new activities, you can change your personal goal, and then you can edit the things that you've already put into the Run Sign Up platform. All right, so that's all there is to it, to putting in activities. Now, I was not logged in. Now, if I was logged in, and I'm going to do that right now, let me go back here and I'll log in real quick. The only difference would be that it would not ask me to, actually, hold on. it would not verify me. So here, before it used to ask me for my phone number. Now it just brings me right in here because it already knows who I am because I am signed in. Let's see. All right. Now I'm signed in. I can do one other cool thing, and that's add photos. I typically add photos from my phone. So I'm logged in. I usually stay logged in from my phone. I go to the little menu item here from the main page and click photos. Click on everybody's going to have a personal photo album. And it's going to have your name on it. Just click that and then click on upload images. And you can drag them in from your computer. On your phone, it's really easy. It just will connect to your photo album and you can upload pictures. This is the one I took yesterday. During the last challenge, I took a picture every day. And so at the end of the challenge, I had 31 pictures, one from every day. It was kind of cool to reflect back and think about kind of where I was each day and what I did. So that's pictures, but that's optional. You can use it as you want. All right, so results. I want to show you a couple of things about results. So the first thing to know about Run Sign Up and the results platform is it treats individual and team results kind of a little bit differently. And you can see where you are, but these big buttons up here. So this is individual results, this is team results. Both the individual results and the team results are organized by challenge. And so you see that in the results set here. So you see walking, hiking challenge, running challenge, and multi-sport challenge. You see the same thing if I clicked on team results, drop down for a hiking, walking challenge, running challenge, or multi-sport challenge. That's why I've said in the emails that I sent out about if you have a 10-person team and 7 people are doing the multi-sport challenge and 3 people are doing the running challenge, that team will actually have 2 sets of results, one in the running challenge and then one in the multi-sport challenge. So if you want all your team members to count towards the same team result set, make sure everybody's doing the same challenge. So everybody's doing the walking challenge, or everybody's doing the running challenge, or everybody's doing the multi-sport. And because as you go from one to the other, the activities are sort of become all inclusive, like multi-sport has walking, for example, as an activity, everybody should be able to sort of accomplish what they want to do if they're all at the same challenge. So hopefully that makes sense. All right, couple cool things. So on the individual results, I added different fields depending on what the challenge is. So this is individual results for just the walking, hiking challenge. So you see distance, time, elevation, pace, and progress. When you put in an activity, the only thing that's required is distance because we're aggregating distance. So it's always going to ask you how many miles you did. Time and elevation are optional fields always. If you put in elevation, it'll aggregate it across your activities in the month. If you put in time, it'll calculate pace for those activities that you put in a time for. So if you want to keep track of your average pace, of course, across all your activities, put in time and it'll do it for you, which is pretty cool. So here you see, and it's sorted by highest distance first. Progress. So this is progress against the person's individual goal. So this person actually, so I set a default individual goal for the walking hiking challenge of 25 miles. And so you see this person, Alexis, actually walked already 25 miles, which is ridiculously awesome. So congratulations, Alexis. And so she's passed her goal. But if you were to go and say update her personal goal to be maybe 100 miles, 25 out of 100 is about 25%. And so that would say 25% instead. All right, the running challenge. The running challenge has more fields because you have 2 activity types. You have running and walking as options. And so you can see there's a total distance, total time, and total elevation. And then this is the progress, again, like I just talked about. And then you have run time, run pace, walk distance, walk time, walk pace. So more data there. And then for the multi-sport challenge, you have even more data because you have more activity types in theory. So you have total distance, total time, and then progress again, and then elevation, and then run, walk, ride, swim, paddle. So at the end of the month, if you're doing lots of different activities, you'll have subtotals for all your different activity types, as well as your total distance and total time, if you keep track of it, and total elevation. So it's pretty cool. The platform does a lot of neat stuff, but it is reflective of the data you put in it. All right, team results. Team results show you just the total time and total miles and total elevation. And so just remember that when you're looking at team results, you have to go down and select which challenge you want to look at. So this is the white walking hiking challenge. If I went down to multi-sport, I would see the people in that sort of multi-sport challenge. This is updated in sort of real time, so as people put in results. So this leaderboard, if you will, is going to sort of be all over the place over the next month. I am going to send out sort of like updates every Friday, and I'll do my first one today. That'll sort of give you a little bit of a snapshot of kind of where the teams are and then where the individuals are. I'll have links directly to stuff. So that's what I want to show you. If you have any questions, please get in touch with me. I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. And I hope everybody's enjoying the challenge so far. Hopefully you've got out and logged some activities yesterday. If not, get out there today. And I'm really looking forward to participating with you. I'm doing the challenge as well this month. It's going to be a ton of fun. And yeah, it's great. So have an awesome weekend, everybody. And get out there and have some adventure. See ya.